네, 희연입니다. 아까 전에 잠깐 샤워신 이후에 여기 올라오면서 또 컷신이 나왔었죠. 거기서 나오던 사람이 클리프의 이제 부하, 이름이 존이라고 나오는데, 사실 존이면 스네이크의 본명이 존이거든요. 보통 자기 이름 존이라고 얘기해서. 그래서 혹시, 그리고 일본의
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
하트맨 연구소.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
마마의 시신을 배송하라고? 잠깐만요. 어차피 시신 가지고 갈 거라. 아이고. 잠깐만요. 이런 건 필요 없는데. 아니, 필요 없는 게 아니라. 일단. 앵커 그거. 일단 요거는. 아까 하던 얘기를 계속 하자면. 허글로바니 쓸만하죠. 존이었잖아요. 그리고 다이아드맨의 성우가 오츠카키오란 말이에요. 일본 성우는. 그러니까 스네이크. 그래서 존이 혹시 그 부하가 아닌가 그렇게 생각이 됩니다. 뇌피셜이에요. 네. 그리고 블러드 그레네이드는 좀 가져가야 될 것 같아요. 일단 됐고, 참 저것도 해야죠. 풀드레인 스켈레톤 아직 쓸만은 하니까 일단 요거는 가지고 가보도록 하진 않고, 이거는 하지 말자. 일단 여기까지 하고. 잠깐만, 마마 시신을 챙겨야지. 등질 마시고. 제작을 좀
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
그죠?
Order assigned.
일단은 풀드레인 이거를 장비 제작하고요. 파워글러브는 뭐 괜찮고, 그 다음에 혹시 분명히 BT 지역이 있을 거란 말이지. 예, 있을 겁니다 아마도. 블러드 그리네이드를 하나 하고, 한 4개 정도만 하고, 스톤봄을 요거 하나만 합시다. 하나만 하고, 그리고 더 이상 뭐 필요 없을 거고. 혈액팩도 있고. 오케이, 갑시다. 착용하고, 그레네이드 파우치에 넣고. 됐죠? 사다리를 어떡하지? 사다리도 6개까지 들어가는구나. 사다리도 하나 합시다. 네. 사다리 혹시 모르니까 사다리 앵커도 하나 하고, 그 다음에 PC도 하나 갑시다. 혹시 모르니까. 네. 시트의 고정을 하고, 고정하고, 시트 고정하고, 볼라건도 하나 할까요? 볼라건도 하나 합시다. 혹시 모르니까. 볼라건까지. 볼라건. 됐고요. 갑시다 이제.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up.
자, 어떻게 가야 되나 봅시다. 하트맨의 연구소로 가야 되니까 여기죠? 목적지는 하트맨의 연구소. 길을 볼게요.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
충분히 갈 수 있을 것 같긴 한데. 아니 그게 아니라 힘내라 힘. 생수는 아직도
Yeah, this is nice.
어. 잠깐 이쪽끼리 맞지 않았었나요?
Thanks for the help.
마커가 또 안 나오네.
Thanks for the help.
마커가 갑시다. 또 이거 또 착용을 해줘야죠. 신을 신고 그리고 신발은 버리고 왜나? 안돼. 뭐 그렇게 적하진 않았네. 갑시다. 문을 뚫고 가야죠. 예. 확실히 스태미너 딸리는 게 보이네. 회복이 안 돼. 이런. 25% 저배한 데라서 아마. 이거야. 바람까지 거기다가 불죠. 이것도 화이트아웃인지 뭐지 또. 시도 한번 봅시다. 지금 일단은 그렇지 이렇게 해서 이건 뭔지 되니? 그냥 비비. 깜짝이야. 바이오트가 몇 개나 남았지? 33개. 근데 이것도 크리트바이오트도 이게 또 먹는 만큼 또 채워지는 거라서, 그러니까 한 번에 하나씩이 아니라 피가 예를 들어서 막 한 50인데 그러니까 피가 예를 들어 반 정도가 빠졌는데 크리트바이오트가 한 100을 채워준다. 그러면은 50ml가 찼으면은 얘는 50마리가 이제 아니 5마리를 이제 먹는 효과가 나오는 거죠. 그렇답니다. 봅시다. 일단은 잘 가고는 있고, 산 꼭대기 위에 있는 건가 연구소가? 정말 경치는 좋아요. 근데 예전에도 말씀드렸지만 저도 경치는 정말 좋다는 그런 데서 살아봤던 사람이기 때문에. 이쪽 길이 맞나요? 일단은 이렇게 가서 이렇게 갑시다. 엘더. 거기 추억의 장소는 그 배터리가 계속 충전이 되지. 못 가나? 잠깐만요. 어이샤. Without you 나왔죠? I can live 이 노래인가요? 설마 아니겠지?
Curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
차라리 이게 편할 것 같아요. 좋죠? 네.
Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit.
이게 타르벨트라는 건가? 아닌데.
Because I never said no or put up a fight. And I'm emotionally impaired.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
When I look at you,
갑시다. 연구소가 어디야? 저기 있구나. 와, 연구소 멋있다. 오.
and I'm trying to keep these bones inside.
눈슬기는 힘들 것 같아요. 뭐야, 웬 불이 발을 타냐?
But my body's in the hole my shadow did.
납품.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
뭔 실적 평가야? 야, 너무한다. 레전드지 뭐. 세 개는 나와야지.
Request to join UCA registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
큐피드 연결하고 혹시 뜨나요? 오, 뜬다. 오. 하트맨의 연구소. 보온 패드. 아, 보온 패드.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work. Keep on keeping on.
좋아요 준다.
Please proceed into the facility with the
소생까지 남은 시간. 오, 뭐야. 이건 에이리언. 음악은 뭔 음악이지?
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
하트맨. 오, 심장이 뛴다. 카이는.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
어,
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the scene an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child.
여기가
It's like
크레이터.
looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordophobia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea. that the beach is real and they are on it, I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different.
저 정신이라고
So
따지면
what if
그러니까.
everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
어,
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
한 줄.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
삼 분 동안 뭘 해야 되나? 움직일 수는 없고 BT 모델 그건 뭐하고 카이랄 모래시계 골동품 전축 타르벨트에서 오르도 비스기 광석 디스트 BT가 이렇게 생겼을 거다. 뭐야? 그 BT 아니야? 그 고래같이 생긴 놈. 그리고 카이랄 저거식이고. 크립토바이오트 미지의 광석 이건 뭐야?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
저 강을 건너는 뭐 그런 거겠죠.
The people who died in the two void outs were there.
아이고 저 브리지스 저것도 저 아저씨들도 있네.
What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped.
그러면 뇌 손상이
And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
어이구 이 아저씨도 눈물.
Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area.
또 가야
Our
돼.
scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction.
공룡이 멸종한 것도
Clues
스트랜딩이다.
that could tell us how
아니,
to survive
그런
our
얘기가 있었죠.
predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
오, 에어백이 딱.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Keep on keeping on.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. And that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist.
어이구야.
The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
장난 아니네요.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
보온 패드 한번 제작 한번 해보죠. 이런 식이구만. (20kg) (80kg) 두 개 다 갑니다.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
살아났나 보네.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest
그렇지,
mass
공룡이
extinctions the
왜
world
멸종을
has
했는가?
ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
케이스. 이 정도 가져가고.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
아이고, 아이고, 야, 장난 이거. 됐죠?
Order assigned.
갈 수 있나 이거? 잠깐만. 여기 있는데.
Keep on keeping on.
야, 이거 안 되겠다. 플로팅 캐리어를 하나 제작을 해서 됐어요. 이렇게 하면
Keep on keeping on.
어디로 가야 하나? 잠깐만. 지질학자한테 먼저 가야 되나? 말이죠. 지질학자한테 갑시다.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that BT is sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
이게 슈트의 거죠. 잠시만요. 이 길로 가는 게 훨씬 나을 것 같죠? 이 길로. 아니면 차라리 이렇게 그냥 갈까? 여기로 해서 갈 수 있는 방법도 있을 것 같은데요. 이쪽으로. 안 되려나? 일단 가봅시다. 이쪽 루트로. 야, 근데 빨리 달린다. 빨리 다네. 이쪽으로 갈 수도 있어? 아, 이쪽으로 가는 거지. 표지판 설치 잘 해놨네요. 아하. 하지만 블러드 그리네이드가 많아요.
Good to have you back.
그러게.
You made it this far without you.
자, BT는 BT고, 오케이. 잘 가고 있습니다. 저 에이리언은 뭐야? 그냥 지나갑시다. 저쪽에 뭐 하나 있을 것 같은데 없네. 왜 그래? 또 엉뚱한 데로 가죠. 이쪽 루트로. 쟤는 왜 이렇게 시뻘게? 뭐야? 쟤는 뭐 내성 있나? 저거 내성 있네. 얘는 뭐 쟤는 뭐 어떻게 해야 되지? 볼라건을 써볼까요? 볼로건도 안 됐네. 그냥 죽네요. 쟤는 좀 약간 수류탄이 안 통하는 애들인가봐요. 예. 아무튼 죽었습니다. 예. 화장실 갔다가 다시 한번 하도록 하겠습니다. 아, 그냥 죽었네. 갑시다. 이번엔 하트맨이 얼굴이 나왔네. 갑시다. 아, 여기서부터 시작해야 된다.
To have you back. Couldn't have made it this far without you.
다시 갑시다. 난이도가 노말인 거를 기억해야 됩니다. 지루해져.
Pretty fucking scary, huh?
안녕히 가시고요. 저 아저씨가 너 어떻게 죽여야 돼? 여기도 있고. 일단 인형반들은 그냥 피해가는 게 상책이죠. 허리 되게 아프겠다. 이게 안 끊어지나?
Someone's got cold feet.
네. 자, 계속 어차피 이 길로 계속 가는 게 맞고요.
clean.
잠깐. 여기도 있었나? 너도, 너도 한 방 맞아. 여기 죽었네?
More noise.
일단은 좀 케이스를 살리고요. 이 정도 앞에 있는데도 역시 노말의 힘입니다.
Do it or don't.
지나친 것 같죠? 또 그냥 화이트아웃이야. 그대로 지키면 되죠. 안 보여. 지질학자.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
오, 다행이다.
Delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is
말이
nowhere
많네요.
near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work.
그래서 연결할 거야 말
I started to
거야.
wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you. Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
저 한 군데는 어디지? 저긴 어딜까요? 지질학자.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. With access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata
모르는
corresponding
얘기예요.
to other extinction events
이제
too.
이해가 안 가지.
That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
정말 거 하나의 케이스에 보다 많은 거 그래요? 그다음에 케이스 수리 스프레이. 장비 제작을 또 하나만 더 하고요. 야, 근데 어쨌거나 블러드 그레네이드에 장비 제작 다시 케이스 수리 스프레이 하나 더 쓰고. 근데 이게 지금 이게 아니지. 배터리가 지금 이거밖에 없어가지고 좀 기다려야 될 것 같죠? 여기서 자면 죽을까요? 혹시?
Let's just sit here for a second.
아, 여긴 추워서 안 되는구나. 그냥 갑시다. 어쩔 수 없습니다. 지질학자 내가 어디더라? 잠깐만, 어디지? 지질학자 다음, 여기구나. 고생물학자. 그죠? 아, 발전기가 여기 있네.
Down on you, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
이쪽이 맞나요? 비슷하게 가는 것 같아요. 이쪽은 그냥 내려가는 길인데. 이렇게 해서 이렇게 가는 방법밖에 없을 것 같은데. 더 밑으로 내려가는 방법, 내려가서 이렇게 가는 방법도 있을 것 같고요. 어쨌건 뭐로 가도 서울만 가면 됩니다. 지지락지한테 가는 거죠. 아, 고생물학자죠. 뭐야, 이래도 끝나는 거야? 그렇습니다. 끝났습니다. 와, 이게 이래도 죽는구나.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
다시 한번 생각합시다. 뭐 그렇게 멀진 않으니까. 여기서 아까 폭탄 한번 터졌고. 잠깐만요. 탱커도 많으니까. 잠깐, 이거 혹시 끊어지나? 하나 더 쓰고요. 파워글로브도 제작해야 되겠다. 너무 내려가는 것 같은데 지금? 아닌가? 오,
Stretched it too far.
잘 가고 있죠? 오케이. 야, 여기도
There we go.
사다리 타면은 플로팅 캐리어는 떨어질 거고. 또 절벽인가? 될 것 같아요. 수리를 좀 하고요. 케이스를. 타임폴 때문에 지금 많이 녹슬었을 텐데. 뭐야, 여기는 또 왜 풀이 이렇게 자라죠? 희한하네. 여기다가
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
밧줄이 이런 때 잘 쓸 수 있는 것 같네요. 디메타범.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
이제 8톤 가까이 되겠네요.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
됐다. 산소 마스크. 오, 레벨 2네. 나이스.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end of Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
아, 암모나이트. 일단은 장비 제작을 아니다. 일단은 오늘은 여기까지 하도록 하고요. 잠을 나머지는 다음에 하기로 하고요. 일단 여기까지 하고 오늘 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다.